Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's a beautiful day outside and there's sun, there's a little bit of cloud, but there's mostly sun. So I pounced on the opportunity to swatch these colours for you. Today we will be swatching Roman Szmal colours, which I love. I fell in love with Roman Szmal colours. I think they're really lovely colours, they're affordable and they're exciting to try. I have 10 of them in this little box and I will be swatching them on, of course, my little pre-made swatching card. The colours I'll be swatching are Bismuth Yellow, Quinacridone Gold Hue, Raspberry Red, Ocean Blue, Ultramarine Pink, Aquarius Violet, Shadow Grey, Autumn Green, Perylene Green and Hematite. And if we've got a little bit of time, there are like 4 spaces here which we could just experiment with mixing. So I'll just set everything up. Pray that the clouds don't overcome the sun, please. We had a good day, please keep it that way. And I'll be back to begin the swatching. See you in a bit. I'm back. I placed all the colours in this little palette that I have, this little metal palette, and I prepped all the colours by putting a little bit of water onto each one before swatching. So I'll just place them to the side and we'll begin swatching. The first one will be Bismuth Yellow, which looks very lemony. I don't know how opaque it is. We'll see when we try a mass tone to apply it. Holy moly. Oh my goodness, that is a bright lemon yellow. And it is kind of opaque. I would say either semi-opaque or semi-translucent. There we go. Our first colour. That is bright. Reminds me of daffodils. Let's dilute that. See what it does. I think probably subconsciously I selected these colours because of the season. This is a very spring colour. Let's see. Oh, it's beautiful. Even more diluted, I think. I would prefer it. But it's so vibrant. My goodness. I think it's leaning towards green a little bit. It's definitely on the cooler side. Bismuth Yellow, by the way, is PY184. Next we have Quinacridone Gold Hue, which is PR102 and PY150. And I'm expecting this to be very translucent, even a mass tone. I do sometimes miss the old Quinacridone Gold we used to have before they discontinued it. This is really nice. This is, I think due to the PY150 it's glowing, which the original version of Quinacridone Gold did. Had that glow. You'd add it to a mix and it instantly would uplift the mix. I wonder if they'll bring it back at any point. That would be so exciting to see. And translucent, diluted. That's pretty. It's a pretty Quinacridone Gold hue. That's lovely. I like it. It has an earthiness to it, which is probably because of the PR102. Next we have Raspberry Red, which is PR272. This looks like it's going to be very opaque. Let's see. Yeah, oh my goodness, yes. That's so opaque and so vibrant. Thinking of poppies with this one. We went from daffodils to poppies. And let's dilute that sufficiently because I want to see if it dilutes into a pink. Not a pink as such. I don't know, I'll have to wait and see when it dries. What happens if it'll lighten up into a pink. That is just so bold. Next, I believe we're going to have another bold colour, which is Ocean Blue, which is PBR24 and PB15 column 3. This has phthalo in it and it's going to be a vibrant one, I believe. Shall see. A bit more. Yes, it is. It is a lovely colour though. We began with this palette with very bold colours. Let's dilute that. Oh, that's pretty. That is a pretty blue. There's so much noise going out outside today. It's windy. There's people cutting grasses around the trees. There's people cutting trees. So apologies if there's any noises in the background. So Ultramarine Pink is next, which is PR259. Another very spring colour, I would say. I'm going to try and apply it in mass tone first. It's so difficult with Ultramarine Pink to do that. It's not easy to lift, but this is it's not too bad. It lifts quite more comfortably from other ones that I've tried. It looks very pretty. Waiting to see the granulation. That red is bellowing, give me attention now. It's so loud. That is a lovely pink. It's probably, no, I want to say it leans towards blue more than other ones that I've seen. I may be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Just thinking out loud, really. Next we have Aquarius Violet, which is PB29, PB19 and PR255. Okay, so as I was filming, I realised that this was not Aquarius Violet. This indeed is Shadow Grey. So apologies for that. I've just written here Shadow Grey and this is going to be Aquarius Violet. So I've just swatched Shadow Grey, which has the pigments in it PB29, PBR7 and PB19. And now I am going to swatch Aquarius Violet here. Apologies for that. Oh, that is, oh my goodness, that is beautiful. Oh, I love that. Okay, I'll put some more. It's going to be quite dark through the camera. Let's dilute that a bit, see what it does. Oh, that is beautiful. I love that muted violet. I think I have a thing about muted violets. I mean, I like the happy ones as well, but just a very small amount of them. A very small amount of a happy pinkish violet, and then more of this moody, dark violet. That's so pretty. Okay, next we have Autumn Green, which is PG26, PY150 and PR122. So Autumn Green. I think I first saw this colour swatched by Coloured Carol on her YouTube channel. Coloured Carol is a lovely YouTuber if you want to check her out. I think I saw it on her channel, and I saw it, I thought, oh my god, that is gorgeous. I must try that. So thank you to her for introducing me to it. Let's dilute that. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful natural green. Oh my goodness, that's Sweet Pea. She's getting excited about something. Okay. Next we have Perylene Green Deep, and this was suggested to me by you. Thank you to whoever suggested this Perylene Green, PBK 32. Oh, that is looking nice. I love Perylene greens. I wish they didn't dry as muted as they do. Like they. Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. You know, they lighten when they dry and they lose some of their chroma. And if they'd have just stayed like this, it would be so beautiful. And I love that they're a black. They're a black pigment, but they're a green. They look green, but they're a black pigment. I think that's kind of magical in itself. Oh my goodness. I've said oh my goodness so many times today. Apologies. Look at the separation of this. This is insane. This is crazy. This is the Aquarius violet, not the shadow grey. That was my mistake. I just switched places with the Aquarius violet and the shadow grey. So this is the Aquarius violet, and wow, on that color separation there, the blue is just coming through so intensely. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, and it's separating. It's gorgeous. The granulation is beautiful. Next we have Hematite, which is PR102. So let's try that. Oh, this looks very different than what I expected. I don't know what I expected, but I think I expected it to be more Bordeaux-y, but this looks very brown. Mass tone, very opaque. Gouache opaque, as in it just feels like I'm applying gouache. That has total coverage. And let's dilute that. It's very different than what I expected, but it's very pretty. Oh, sorry, very wonky circle there, but that looks like it's going to granulate. That is granulating beautifully. That has granulation. Anyway, I'm going to leave these for the final thoughts on these. But before I do that, before my final thoughts on these colours, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and mix a few colours, see what we can come up with. So I've changed my water and I've got my little palette here, and I will begin mixing. When I was changing the water, I was thinking that maybe we should do a grey today. We didn't do one on our last mixing session. So, as we don't have like a grey, we do have this shadow grey. It leans a lot towards blue. Let's try a grey. And I think I want to try ultramarine. Get my other brush. Ultramarine violet. Oh, excuse me. Ultramarine pink, not violet. Ultramarine pink. I know it has a very weak tinting strength, but I think I want to knock back the Perylene green, as it's a black pigment. If I knock back the green with the violet, we should come up with a grey. Let's see. A little bit, because this is going to be much stronger. Ooh, okay. I think we need a bit more ultramarine pink. Oh, yes, yes. Sorry, yes. We have a grey. Let's swatch that. I wonder if this is going to separate into two colours. Let's get quite a lot of it. See what it does. The magic of pigments interacting with each other will never cease to excite me. Let's see what that does. Okay, so what should I mix next? I want to mix a really nice dark green with this autumn green or the Perylene green. Let's do the autumn green because I really like this colour. So let's mix that with should I mix it with shadow grey? I think I shall. I'll give it a try. If it doesn't work out. Oh, okay, maybe a little bit more. A bit more of the shadow grey. Okay, yes, that is what I'm looking for. Let's swatch that. Oh, sorry, I bumped you. My glasses. I must get lenses or something. I keep bumping my glasses onto the the phone, which is hovering not so far from my face. That looks lovely. I like that. Really nice dark green. Okay, so while I was swatching, I observed that we have like Hematite, which has PR102, and Quinacridone Gold Hue, which has PR102 in it. And I thought I'd mix them and see what happens. I know it's very unconventional, but mixing those two colours probably. But I'll try it. I'll try and see what happens. So we have Quinacridone Gold. Ideally, this is going to turn into like a rich brown, but we'll see. Hematite. Oh my goodness, that has quite strong tinting strength. I might need to put a bit more of this Quin Gold in there. I'm liking it. Let's put a bit more. Okay, I think that might work. Let's try. I'm loving that grey. Oh, it's just it's a darker version of that really. So we haven't really achieved much. Oh well. Maybe I should have put a bit more of hematite in there. I think I should have. I was hoping like for a rich, maybe burnt sienna-y kind of colour. Yeah, it's, as you can see, it's quite similar. It's just darker. If you try this mix, I advise you to put a little bit more hematite in there. And I think it should come out like a burnt sienna-y, bright burnt sienna colour. Okay, so I mean, what else should I mix? Let's see. I guess I should, now that I've mixed something unconventional, I should mix something conventional, which would be, let's try green. This is going to be a very bright green with bismuth yellow and ocean blue. I know we mixed one green already, but I am partial to greens. I do like my greens. That sounded like I like my greens in food. I do like my greens in food as well, but I also like them when it comes to colour. Let's try with a little bit. Oh, whoa. Okay. A little bit more. It's interesting. It's like a turquoisey green. Let's try that. Oh, that is nice actually. That isn't too bad. I was bracing myself for a really loud green, but that is pretty. Okay. So those are our 4 mixes, and I'll let them dry. I'll let everything dry. I'll probably move the table a little bit because the sun is beginning to hit in just a weird way the table. And I'll be back with my thoughts on the colours. So I'm back and the colours have dried, and I'm just going to take each colour and talk a little bit about it, what I think. The bismuth yellow, I almost wasn't able to say that. The bismuth yellow is a very bright, I mean really bright yellow, cool yellow, a very seasonal spring colour, I would say. It's beautiful, and I wouldn't use it as is. I'd probably, maybe I would use it if it was really heavily diluted and it was like that almost fairy yellow. Fairy yellow. Okay, that's not a very technical term there, is it? I mean, it's like airy and light and delicate yellow. That I do like, and I'd really like this for mixes. I think this would be really good for mixing. Quinacridone Gold Hue is a nice Quinacridone Gold. It's got granulation, which I would assume is because of the PR102, which is an earth colour. The Raspberry Red, my goodness, it's just so bold. It is very bold. And it's I would say a mid yellow, mid towards cool yellow. Although here it looks more like a mid towards warm. Here it looks mid towards cool. Strange, but it might be just my lighting. Possibly a Perylene red? Possibly, I would have to look that up. It's very, very, if you want something really intense, this is your red. Ocean Blue is a nice colour. I don't think I would be using it a lot because of the PB15 column 3, which is a phthalo. It's going to be very staining. It is a very nice colour and would work well in mixes. Just a disclaimer, I personally wouldn't be using it a lot. I work very slowly, so as I've said so many times before, I'm sorry for repeating myself, but I do work very slowly, so I don't want things to stain too quickly on the page. So I have time to work the colour on the paper. But yeah, it's a lovely colour. It is a very nice hue. It's a bit too bright for me as well, but it would be great for mixing, I think, as well. The Ultramarine Pink is a great, gorgeous Ultramarine Pink. Very granulating here. A lovely hue. Not too difficult to lift, which quite a few Ultramarine Pinks are from the half pan. It is lovely. The shadow grey is really nice. If I look really closely, I think I can see a little bit of colour separation. It's a really nice hue, nice and moody. It doesn't have as much colour separation as this Aquarius Violet has, because this, my goodness, it is, yeah, it's separating dramatically here. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I love the autumn green. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful natural green. It's gorgeous, and it has that inner glow because of the PY150 in it. It's really pretty. The Perylene green, I love this Perylene green, but I am biased towards Perylene greens. I love Perylene greens. It doesn't seem too washed out now that it's dried. I just can't help it. I do love Perylene greens. I think they're a magical colour. They're beautiful. The Hematite, not what I expected. I don't know really what I was expecting. I probably was expecting, it's something a bit redder. Maybe leaning towards a Caput Mortuum kind of thing going on. But no, it isn't. Very gouache-like when you apply it in mass tone. Lovely when you apply it diluted. Very pretty colour. Now the mixes. This mix, which was Ultramarine Pink and was it Perylene Green, I think? Yes. I can see pink in it. This is so insane. I can see like a halo of pink. It's a really pretty colour. I think even more diluted, it would have a really nice colour separation. Maybe for pebbles, something like that. That would be nice. This was autumn green and shadow grey, I believe. I love this deep green, very natural. This was a fail. I tried to make a colour that was more burnt sienna-y, but it is darker, but I should have put a bit more hematite, I think, in it. This is hematite and quinacridone gold hue, and they share this PR102. That's why I mixed them, to see what would happen. But I still like it. It's just not what I was hoping for. And this, I was expecting that I was going to go, oh, this is too loud for me. Probably not. But this is a lovely aquamarine colour. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, delicate colour. And I think it's the bismuth yellow that gives it that fragility. This is a mix between ocean blue and bismuth yellow. Okay, so those are our colours. I think Roman Szmal are incredible colours. And I hope in the future that, maybe I'll get to swatch them all at some point. Health willing and everything willing, life willing. Life willing, I get to swatch them all because I love Roman Szmal colours. So I hope you liked today's video. I'm not sure what video I'm going to have for next week. I have a few things coming in, but nothing has arrived yet, so I have to wait and see what arrives in the post. So I have a little bit of a dilemma, and I wondered if you could help me out. So I'm between purchasing 2 brands of watercolours, and I don't know which one to purchase first to swatch on the channel. One is Michael Harding, and the other one is Stone Ground Co., which is a Canadian, I believe, brand of watercolours, both which I would love to swatch on the channel. Do you have a preference? Would you prefer me to swatch either one brand or the other? That is just going to guide me to what I should purchase first. That would be really helpful if you let me know down in the comments. Okay, so I think that's that. I'll say my awkward bit, which is, if you like this video, please like the video. Just hit the like button if you liked it, because it helps the video's visibility and the algorithm thingy, YouTube thingy. If you would like to see more videos from me, I'm just drooling over watercolours and sharing my love of watercolours with you, please subscribe here. And if you do subscribe, please hit the notification button so that YouTube lets you know when I have another video up and ready to be viewed. What else? Yes, comments. I love your comments. I try and answer as many as I can. So if you would like to let me know what you think of the colours, do you have any Roman Szmal favourite colours that you would suggest that I try next time? Or just say hello. I love just reading comments from you. That would be lovely. And to close today's video, I am going to say that little bit about hope, which is, don't let go of it. Hold on to it. Hold on tightly. I know that some days are really, really dark, and it may seem that everything is just too overwhelming, but it shall pass. Everything's going to be okay. Just hold on to that hope. I am holding onto it right there next to you. Okay. I'm sending you all my love as always. Hope to see you soon with some new colours. Bye for now. Bye.